Uy, let's standing, uy!
Please stand up everyone during morning prayer. Available on video to lead the prayer.
Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
So, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Jade.
Thank you. So,
Thank you, Ma'am.
so natin ko ang
Games, games, na games. Games.
Di ka makita, Silan. Silence, children of the Philippines.
Go sa kanila. Go sa kanila. Kapag ako.
Kapag sinayang mo ba yung sarili lesson
Right, today we're going to discuss, and by the way, I am Cristine Jade, Cepada, and I am your person order for today. We are the objectives, so at the end of this lesson, the students are expected to define what is architecture, identify the theories of architectures, and last, value the importance of architecture. So our topic for today is all about architecture. So before that, who wants to review the last section? Ang tayo na i-discuss pa niya.
about sculpture.
Yes, Sarah.
Ay, about sculpture. Katong types, methods, katong materials, techniques, katong mga process.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. So our next topic for today is all about architecture. So architecture is both the process and the product of planning, designing, and constructing buildings or any other structures. Architecture is an art form that reflects how we present ourselves across the earth's landscape and life. Other expressive mediums, exchanges with styles, technologies, and cultural adaptations. Okay, go no sa architecture, no? So, mo din siya ang example sa architectures. Na ang mga buildings dito, makakita na to sa surroundings na to, ang mga mga likod ng mga buildings. So, architectures not only provides working means of shelter, workspace, and storage, but also represents human ideals in buildings like fortresses and government buildings and manifestation of the spirit in churches and temples. So, that is the architecture. So, ano siya ang format ng architecture's designs. And now let's move on to the theories. So, the architecture is one of the classical forms of fine art that has always a strong association with the art world, creating a beautiful structure from the design phase, developing and building structures or other buildings combined into what we know as architecture. So I have here a video that represents the buildings.
As the new year begins, plenty of impressive projects are set to be completed and will open their doors to the public in the opening half of 2023. These will include the world's second tallest tower and an interfaith temple in Abu Dhabi. These and more ahead in our compiled list of 10 incredible architectural projects that will leave an indelible mark on the world in 2023. Beijing Subcenter Library in China. The new Beijing Subcenter Library will provide an arena for intellectual pursuits, open dialogue, and celebrating Beijing, China's cultural legacy when it finally opens its doors in 2023. The library looks like a glass cube with a series of tree-like columns serving as the structure's skeleton. According to Cepada, the interior columns were designed to conjure up images of the canopy of a ginkgo forest, a type of tree native to China and is thought to be approximately 290 million years old. This creates an informal zone and the notion of sitting beneath a tree reading your favorite book. Devices will also be inserted in each of the building's columns, improving the temperature, lighting, acoustic performance, and disposal of rainfall. The Museum of Natural History Expansion in New York, United States. For the past 7 years, the museum, which is estimated to cost around $383 million, has been under construction but was quickly halted by the pandemic. The plan was developed to ease the flow of traffic around the grounds of the museum by connecting a number of the various structures on the property. Studio Gang was responsible for designing this undulating and cavernous structure inspired by natural canyons and the formations of glaciers. In her explanation, the museum's founder, John Gang, stated that they discovered a way to dramatically boost visitor circulation and museum functionality while tapping into the passion for inquiry and discovery that is so characteristic of science and also such a large part of being human. The American Museum of Natural History expansion, located in New York City, is soon set to open its doors to the public in mid-2023. The Buffalo AKG Art Museum in the United States. The redesigned Buffalo AKG Art Museum is a cutting-edge addition that will double the museum's capacity to display masterworks and ability to host temporary exhibitions. The property includes classrooms and an interior community gathering area, all designed with extensive involvement from communities throughout Western New York and the museum's leadership. The exhibition space on the property is open, interactive, and beautiful in all aspects.
So most of the examples sa mga igamas mga architecture. So now let's move on to the theories of architecture. So there are 3 theories of architecture. The first one is the historic genesis. So everybody read.
The earliest organized subject of architecture is the American law.
Commonly known as transportation, fairness, commodity, and life. Equivalent in modern English would be.
So the first theory is the historic genesis. So it is a collection of historic information from the people in the past. So the earliest surviving written work on the subject of architecture is the Architectura. So it is by the Roman architect who is Vitruvius. So his name is real name niya is si Marcus Vitruvius Polio. And according to him, a good architecture building should satisfy the 3 principles of Firmitas, Regulitas, of Venustas. Then in modern English is our firstly durability. So durability is a building should stand up robustly and remain in good condition. The ability of a building to maintain over its lifetime the performance for which it was designed. It is a vital part of sustainable construction, and insufficient durability can result in additional unexpected costs due to repair or reconstruction as well as environmental and social impacts. So, dapat ang imuhang architecture is dapat kaya durable siya is linkon dito siya kaya nang dili siya dali Then, the next aspect is the utility. So everybody read.
Utility.
It should be suitable for the purposes for which it is used. Utility includes both the function of a building and its role as a protective shelter. The function of a building may be determined to some point by arrangement of spaces and divisions and forms. So ang utility is kanang kung sa tayo kanang use niya tayo kanang o purpose niya o asa siya nga ibutangan na ng kuan like kahay kanang sa building so natin siya kanang mga rooms nga or kanang purposes niya o para sa nasa AC kung sa may purpose niya nga kuan para siya sa kanang para sa mga meetings like gana o kung sa tayo specific niya nga purpose wala. So next aspect is beauty. So beauty, it should be aesthetically pleasing. Beauty in architecture lies in the performance and behavior of architectural structures and facade elements as a component. The structural form should have an aesthetic appeal while being simultaneously driven by engineering considerations. So sa architecture is dapat po ka na limuha ka na ikuan na kanang architecture building is dapat pleasing sa ay kana dito nindot ko siya pagka-build then unique siya nga kanang building something like that. So everybody read.
According to Vitruvius, the architect should strive to fulfill each reproduce as much as possible. The one that is under who the other is ideas of reproduce his desire. saw beauty primarily as a matter of proportion. Proportion also played a part. For Alberti, the rules of proportion were those that would materialize the golden mean.
So mo ni si Joan Vitruvius, si Marcos Vitruvius Collier, so yun siya ang iyang ikaw. So matanong si Vitruvius niya, ang iyang belief sa architecture is dapat na siya i-treat as attribute sa mga mo ganina na ay durability, ay utility of beauty. So, in addition to that, na si Leon Batesta Alberti. So, yeah, is theory edificatoria. So, he saw as beauty as a matter of proportion. So, iba mo sa ang proportion no dapat ang kung sa imong i-build or sa imong ipapabandira ang mga designs na imong ipabutang dapat ma-align siya sa imong mga buildings. Kaya mahulog ka ng nakaibutang dira na siya kay i-add ng mga designs na simang siya kayo na nandito siya kanang proportion o dito siya mo synchronize dapat siya ka ng ano sila, mga narila. Mga people din sila dito. So, next is, so like in the early 19th century, Augustus Rollby, Nor Rodin wrote Nostras 1836 that as the title suggested, constructed the modern industrial world which discouraged with an idealized image of neo-medieval world. So Gothic architecture, eventually, was the only true Christian form of architecture. Kani siya si Augustus Rollby Rodin, ang iyang mga belief is kanang mas prefer niya ang kanang Gothic architecture. So, ang example sa Gothic architecture is kanang mga something na siya sa mga Greek. Makita sa Italy, something na mga buildings. So, we believe that mas prefer niya ang Gothic design value. Sa architectures, ang Gothic style is reflected Christians' views and ideas that the classical era had erased, and industrialization's posed danger to them. Next year is the 7 months of architecture by Ruskin. So everybody,
Architecture was art which showed the smoothness and adorns the hiding feats praised by that the side of that contributed to its mental health, power, and relationship.
so for Ruskin, so one na yung 7 months of architecture is young theory. So for Ruskin, he believed that aesthetic is important in architecture. So building is not only a true work of architecture, but that it has sound aesthetic design. So next is, so for Ruskin, the aesthetic was overriding significance. His work goes by stating that a building is not truly a work of architecture unless it is soundly adored. For Ruskin, a well-constructed, well-proportioned, functional building with the extreme forces or rustication at the very last. So for Ruskin, so ang construction of nindot of a building, nagiging po siya o mga stream forces or rustication. So ano naman ang rustication? Sa rustication, it means a type of decorative masonry achieved by cutting back the edges of stone to a plain surface while leaving the central portion of the face either rough or gently marked. So, rustication provides a rich and bold surface for exterior masonry walls. Ano siya ang rustication? So, in contrast, Ruskin, so napo siya between the ideals of architectures and mere constructions, the renowned 21st century, the architect Lee Ferguson, he wrote that the akong belief is an expression of materials rather than ornamentation. So, mas prefer siya sa kanang expression sa materials kaysa sa mga ornamentations. Then also, he also believed that the new modern architectural forms would provide an organizational solutions that would raise the quality of life for the working classes. So next, so everybody read.
Starts when we briefly put two bricks together. There it begins. Two identical towers
So everybody read. So that is the second jury. So 7 marks. Next, we move on to the last jury with John of Sun City of their house. So one example one is ang city of their house. So the city of their house appears to float in the hardboard. So that's just a double. Then it has numerous wing sections which are shaped like huge shining white sails. Sydney Opera House is really designed by George Watson. So si George Watson ang nag-design na ng architecture building. So, non siya Rodney states, true aesthetic dimension architectures goes beyond the functional aspects that it has in common with other human sciences. So, its own particular way of expressing values. Architecture has influence social life without questioning, and yet itself is very so karon lang kana we all know man din yang kanang mga architecture karon is kanang mga modern na no so mga isa sa kayo mga unique na kayo ang mga kuan ang mga architecture. Next is that's everybody in the lake structure and function. The consideration of sustainability and sustainable architecture satisfy the requirements of they should be constructed in a manner which is so, sa ginayon ako ganina nga, kana naman ta sa 21st century, kana nakaalam na ako kung develop and improve na ang mga architecture. Unlike before, nga kana dito kayo siya dito kayo improve. Karon kana daghan ng mga unique and daghan ng mga nice buildings. So, dapat sa pag-build na doon ka ng mga buildings is dapat din siya it is constructed in a manner which it is environmentally friendly. So in terms sa materials na gamiton, then also sa surroundings food, and sa kuan po sa mga power sources na gamiton sa buildings, dapat sa ng good ventilation, good ventilation. So dapat po kanang proper waste management, na kautangan sa mga waste sa mga basura. Then next is kanang mga water sources na dali kayo ang mga water kanang available dito. And sa lightning kay so that is the third kanang jury. Next, the importance of architecture. So at its roots, architecture exists to create a physical environment in which people believe that architecture is more than just a built environment. It's also a part of our culture. It stands as a representation of how we see ourselves, as well as how we see the world. Architecture is more than just constructing a building to provide a home. The architecture is aimed at improving human life, creating timeless, free, joyful spaces for all the activities of the life. And the most important task of architecture is also how it creates a ways of life for those who live, work, or live. So let's end my presentation. So thank you for